Words of Coach Denny Green of the Arizona Cardinals. They are who we thought they were. I'll just start it out that way. Obviously, we knew what we were up against from the get-go, and we knew there was a couple matches that that we thought we could get. And one of them was right out of the chute at 125, and it just didn't go our way. I had a couple guys to choose from to throw it up that weight class, and we got two really good guys there that are competitors right now. Not sure who our guy will be. But we've ended up going, giving Barzona the nod tonight. But, first few weight class, I was a little upset when we went into the break just as far as our total effort and just hustling back to the center. I just didn't think our effort and hustle was there. And that's one thing we pride ourselves on as a coach, as a program, is focusing on the things we can control. And that's our effort and our hustle and our energy. And I just didn't see it in those first four weights in particular. And then Hartman goes out there and I really think Zach Hartman can wrestle, and he's proved it and shown it so far early in his career and early this season. So we really like what we have with Zach Hartman, moving forward, and he's a confident kid, believes in himself. And then, we went to the break. I think that intermission helped a little bit. We talked to the team, and I think we came out with just better energy the second half after intermission, second half of the duel. So happy with DJ going out there and getting it firing for us, and he's great about that as far as energy and scoring points. And I think there was points scored immediately, very quickly early in that match. So anytime you're getting some action going and it's active and you're scoring points, good things usually happen in your favor. I thought we competed well the second half.
Right away, I just get overwhelmed with emotion. It feels great to come out against Penn State, home match, and take it to them and bring the energy and get the victory. I'm actually a big Penn State fan growing up because of where I live in Altoona. So last year wrestling at Rec Hall was awesome. That was a dream. Wrestling Rec Hall, cool. Not what I wanted outcome-wise. This year we got to wrestle them again in our home stadium, and I got the W, and that felt great it felt great to win against Penn State.
But I felt really good and felt some energy from our own home crowd. It was good to hear the Bucknell supporters that were there. The event was awesome, I'll be honest. It was a win from the get-go. Before the match even started, it was a win. Just with the anticipation of it, just knowing we were going to set a record, for Bucknell wrestling, putting 4,200 butts in the stands to watch a wrestling match. There are people that came to watch this wrestling match tonight that have never seen a wrestling match before. I've had dozens of people tell me that, and it's great for the program.
Is that important in selling the sport right here in the Valley?
There's no question about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about the sport of wrestling and the sport of wrestling here in central Pennsylvania, and it's important. It's an important sport in this area, and if we can put a good product together and a good event together here at Bucknell, that's fantastic for everyone that's involved. And I have to, thank Penn State. I have to thank Coach Sanderson for their commitment and coming here and wrestling us, in Soika Pavilion. I think they were pleased with just the overall venue itself. Just seeing Soika Pavilion for the first time, seeing our fantastic Graham Wrestling Training Center for the first time. But obviously we know they're a big part of it, bringing a lot of support and a lot of fans here. But at the end of the day, it was a great event that promotes our program and our alumni base. Obviously, there's a lot of alumni that came back to watch the event. And I'm just pleased with the overall event.
I wouldn't say it per se helped me, but anytime there's a break in the action, I've been coached and have been able to calm myself down. So if there's a break in the action, I'm able to calm myself down. Per se, at the time, I didn't want to break in the action. I felt ready to go, and I felt energized. I wasn't tired. Like normally in a wrestling match, I'm not thinking very much. It's just doing. It's muscle memory. But I guess whenever you hit that break, you have to think a little bit, hey, what's going on? And it was just stay focused, stay planted, and get this victory.
Well, I mean, it means a lot. It meant a lot to me just with my relationship with Mr. Graham and what he's given to this program, the opportunity he's given so many student athletes that have come through the wrestling program. And I know it means something to him. And that's why it means a lot to me, because it's a big deal. It was one of his goals that he brought up and mentioned 14 years ago and on a trip down in Florida, and for it to become a reality, it just took a little bit longer than maybe anticipated. But it means a lot just for him to be here, to be present for it, and just to see the excitement and enthusiasm that he had about the event. Yeah, when they lose some of their guys. I'd like to look at their roster and when some of these guys graduate, that we can look at that. But it's something that, I wouldn't mind doing it and revisit it. We won't do it next year. It's usually a home and home type of situation, and we'll reevaluate a couple years down the road.
Well, I think we're looking to compete and looking for matches. Everyone's looking for matches. We knew Bucknell was just a quality opponent. All their kids are in good shape, great turnout, great coaching. So this is beneficial for us as well. But yeah, great for the sport. A lot of people are excited about the match and being here at Bucknell. So we're grateful to be a part of it. Well, we know that we have just an outstanding fan base, and we're very grateful for that. And yeah, we're thankful that they would show up, right? And I think a lot of Penn State fans are Bucknell fans, and we think hopefully Bucknell fans are Penn State fans, unless we're going head to head. But I think I know a lot of Penn State fans are definitely cheering for Bucknell when they're not competing against Penn State.